Alright guys, enjoy this short tutorial on how to do a typewriter effect in Roblox. You guys will find this tutorial very easy and easy to follow. So just enjoy the show. See you on the next one. Let's go. To get the typewriter effect, first thing we got to do, we go to Story GUI. We add a screen GUI. Then inside that screen GUI, we're going to add a frame. Inside that frame, we're going to add a text label. Inside that text label, we're going to add a local script. I'm going to name that local script typewriter. Delete the print function. I'm going to add variables for the player GUI, screen GUI, the frame, and the text label. To speed through that right quick, we're doing local player equals game.players.local player. Now I'm doing local player GUI equals player : wait for child player GUI. We're going to do local screen GUI equals local screen GUI equals player GUI : wait for child screen : wait for child screen GUI. And now we're going to local frame equals screen GUI wait for child parentheses frame. And now we'll finish that off with a variable for text label. We'll do a local text label equals frame : wait for child text label. Now we'll make a variable to get the original color of the text. It's called a local color part equals color3.new. Yeah, just make it in flashy color. We'll give it a pink. And then we'll add parameters for the text label. We'll add parameter for background transparency. We'll get rid of it, background transparency, make it 1 to make it invisible. Then we'll change the font. We'll go with bangers. And then we'll change the text color to the color part. And we'll do text size. Let's make it real big. We'll do 100. And we'll do text stroke transparency. We'll make it 0.5. So I want to have 3, as you saw in the intro, I had 3 strings that pulled up. So we'll do it with a table or array. It's more like a table. So we go local strings. And then the first one will be I am learning how to make a typewriter effect in Roblox. And then it's important to put your comma behind each one if you got another string coming. And then we'll do Roblox. Roblox scripting is really fun. Make sure you put your comma if you're going to add more. And we'll do shout out to everybody who watches my videos. Thank you to everyone who watches my no comma. And then we'll do a task wait. And then we'll do a task wait of 20 seconds. That way it won't start right when the player jumps into the world. There may be a better way to prevent this, but this is the only way I know of right now. And we'll do a for loop with in pairs. So we'll do for underscore message. It'll be our control in pairs. And then we'll get the string function, little variable up top. Basically, it's going to loop the typewriter effect through each string. And then we're going to set new text and reset the visibility as well with text label .text equals message. And then now to get the typewriter effect, we're going to use operation called max visible. We're going to use a function called max visible graphings. And we're going to set that to -1. We get all the letters. And then we'll make that text label visible. We'll make that Boolean true. Then we'll do another for loop to reveal each letter one by one. Do for I equals 1. Numbers message 2. Do text label is the I. And do the short task way of 0.05. And then we'll pause after each string finishes to hide for the next one. We do a task way. Let's do 3 seconds. And then we'll make the text label visible. We'll make that Boolean false. And we'll do another task way of 0.5 seconds. And that should be everything. Let's just go through, make sure I don't have any typos. All right, let's dive in the game and see if it works. Oh, sorry guys, I need to put a comma at the end of this one. It's not a table. All right guys, I found a bug. I just made the frame visible false when the game starts. And then I also made it visible true when the text label is visible as true. And I removed the background transparency. So everything should work with no bugs. Let's just shorten this to 10 seconds, 8 seconds. Show you guys that everything worked with without any bugs. So after the 8-second wait, you'll see typewriter effect of text pulling up from your screen from left to right. Part 2 of the video, part 2 of this series, I'll try to make it where I get the typewriter sound effect for each string that is populating on the screen. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. There's more to come. Part 2, we'll get the sound effect with the typewriter effect. All right, guys. Hope you can use these scripts for your game needs. Wherever you're at in the world, have a good day or have a good night. See you on the next video.